We have a wild Justin Baldoni versus Blake Lively update. Taylor
had been threatened and blackmailed by Blake Lively.
Teams is supporting Brian, Justin, and Wayfair.
Line where Blake Lively says, I want to take this film from him because he's a jerk. Taylor Swift is privately supporting Blake Lively. Doesn't seem to be the
likely to have reliable information that Miss Lively requested.
Will be furious. She will forever be furious, which, by the way, to Judge Friday to close the door on discovery related to Taylor Swift and her ongoing...
Right? Or so we thought. Because there were tons of news. It's all the headlines. It was like...
Taylor Swift on speakerphone when she needs her, but now in the courtroom she's saying, no, we don't need to see these next messages.
He sexual harassed her, and then by the time they premiered the movie, they weren't even speaking.
Lively tried to extort Taylor Swift.
Got these messages about, this long friendship between these...
Blake Lively specifically going through the court information that Blake may have shared with her bestie, Taylor Swift.
The friendship between Taylor Swift and Blake Lively was once the epitome of Hollywood. Glamour, two golden-haired Alistairs, serving up perfect Instagram moments, tropical vacations, and public declarations of sisterhood. Their bond seemed unbreakable, especially when Blake named her daughter after Taylor's Folklore album. But behind those picture-perfect posts, tensions were simmering that would eventually explode in spectacular fashion. What started as a seemingly unshakable celebrity friendship has now devolved into a shocking saga of blackmail, betrayal, and a courtroom showdown that's left Blake's carefully crafted image in tatters. Insiders reveal their friendship was far more complicated than the curated social media posts suggested. While they presented a united front of female empowerment, sources say Blake frequently leveraged Taylor's fame to boost her own profile. The cracks began showing when Blake started inserting herself into Taylor's business decisions, offering unsolicited advice on deals and angling for cameos in Taylor's projects. What seemed like sisterly support was actually a calculated dance of Hollywood politics, with both women carefully managing what their association could do for their respective brands. The breaking point came when Blake found herself embroiled in a legal battle with Justin Baldoni, her co-star and director in the upcoming It Ends With Us adaptation. Facing damaging allegations about her behavior on set, Blake allegedly panicked and made a fatal miscalculation. Court documents suggest she threatened to release years of private Taylor Swift texts unless the pop star publicly supported her. In the lawsuit, according to insiders, Blake essentially told Taylor, "If you don't back me, the world will see the real you." It was a gamble that would spectacularly backfire.
Will be furious. She will forever be furious, which, by the way, Taylor Swift on speakerphone when she needs her, but now in the courtroom she's saying, no, we don't need to see these next messages.
Taylor's response was characteristically calculated and devastatingly effective. On June 13th, in a move that sent shockwaves through Hollywood, she quietly handed over a trove of documents to Baldoni's legal team. While the exact contents remain sealed, sources indicate they include proof of Blake's extortion attempt and messages that contradict her claims against Baldoni. The pop star didn't need to make a public statement or release a diss track. Her legal maneuver spoke volumes on its own. Blake's reaction was reportedly panicked and uncharacteristically messy for someone known for her poised public persona. She allegedly had a full-blown meltdown, screaming at her legal team and frantically filing motions to block the texts from becoming public on grounds of invasion of privacy. The irony wasn't lost on observers. After allegedly threatening to expose Taylor's private conversations, Blake was now desperately trying to keep her own under wraps. The court of public opinion turned almost overnight. Social media erupted with hashtag #MeanGirlBlake as fans dug up old interviews where she'd mocked other actresses. Even her marriage to Ryan Reynolds, long considered Hollywood's most bulletproof PR shield, couldn't stop the bleeding. Meanwhile, Taylor's strategic silence spoke volumes. By aligning with Baldoni without saying a word, she sent an unmistakable message about where her loyalties lay.
Had been threatened and blackmailed by Blake Lively.
Information that Blake may have shared with her bestie, Taylor Swift.
The professional fallout for Blake has been significant. Industry whispers suggest Disney is reconsidering her upcoming projects, and her lifestyle brand Betty Buzz has seen noticeable dips in engagement. The once untouchable star now finds her reputation hanging in the balance, while Taylor emerges completely unscathed. If anything, Her position as Hollywood's master strategist has only been reinforced.
Swift had been threatened and blackmailed by Blake Lively.
Information that Blake may have shared with her bestie, Taylor Swift. This
As the legal battle continues with rumors of more damaging texts waiting to be revealed, one thing is clear. This saga has permanently altered both women's legacies. Whether this was Taylor's long-game revenge for years of being used as a stepping stone or simply ruthless self-preservation, the message to Hollywood is unmistakable. Cross Taylor Swift at your own peril. The final chapter of this explosive feud may not yet be written, but its impact on celebrity friendships and power dynamics will be studied for years to come.